Stump those hospital bills. Health Vitals got you covered. A health insurance with premium starting at just Rs 12 per day.
Hello and welcome to a new video on Revsportz. I am Snehasis Mukherjee reporting from Dubai, and along with me my colleague Bharat Ramraj, and we both are in the Dubai International Stadium where India just registered a victory over Pakistan in the second match of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024 campaign. Though it was a needed victory for the team because they have lost the first match against New Zealand, so it was a much needed win for them. But somewhere the win could have come a little bit earlier because that would have helped them to improve their net run rate. Okay, so here in this video we'll discuss about the top 5 talking points from this match. First we'll talk about the bowling effort. It was an excellent bowling effort from every bowlers, especially the power play bowlers. In the preview video we discussed about that the pacers need to step up their game, by taking early wickets in the power play, and they did it. So Bharat, what's your view on that?
Yeah, Renuka Singh obviously again stuck in the first over. That didn't happen in the New Zealand game, which was surprising. Obviously, she has a great record in the first over, swings it from ball one, and she did the trick.
Yeah.
Then the spinners took over. Arundhati also bowled much better than expected. She bowled stump to stump line in these conditions where the pitch is slow. It really helped as well for Arundhati. Spinners also came into that. Shayanka Patil flighted the ball a little bit alongside. Bowling quicker through the air, so she mixed up her pace, imparted enough reps on the ball. And other two spinners, Deepti Sharma, Shobhana also bowled pretty well, the other three spinners. So it was a pretty good performance from the Indian spin bowlers, and the pace bowlers also played their part. Maybe in those conditions, Pakistan should have got 120. So on that basis, you have to say that was a very clinical performance for the Indian side.
Yes, absolutely. And as you mentioned that Asha Shobhana was good at her bowling, but
Yes.
now we have to come at her fielding. Again, fielding is a area that we are continuously talking about. We are asking questions to the management also. So what's your view? The way Asha Shobhana dropped those dollies were absolutely So what's your view on that?
See, Asha Shobhana, we all know, having watched her in the past, that she's a poor fielder. That is why yesterday the fielding coach was focusing on Asha Shobhana and Richa Ghosh. Richa Ghosh keeping improved,
Yeah.
but
Excellent catch.
unfortunately Shobhana's catching didn't improve. It is very much similar to what it was before. She basically comes from an old school, right? Since old school, even when I was growing up in the 90s, there are lots of bowlers who just come out to bat. For example, even batters as well, they would just come out and do some batting.
Exactly.
They were not thinking about fielding. But this is 2024. You have to be good at fielding as well. She has learned the art of bowling, I understand. But at least she has to be at acceptable level. As I've already noted many times, that from a very bad fielder, you can't become the greatest fielder on this planet. But at least you can become a decent fielder, average fielder of acceptable norms, which Shobhana has to aim for. Obviously, she's not getting any younger, so it won't be easy for her. But if she has to remain in the side, then she has to do it.
Yes, absolutely. And now we'll talk about the third point, and that is about the intent from the Indian batters. Yeah, it's a good sign that Indian batters chased the target down comfortably. Not comfortably. At the end, it was like it got some tricky situation. Got into some tricky situation, but overall they won the match. But as we started the video earlier, that things could have been more better if India managed to chase that down within maybe 14, 15, 16th over, because that would help them to get a better net run rate going forward against Sri Lanka and Australia. So what about the intent? Do you see the lack of intent from Indian batters?
Yeah, to some extent, yes. See, first of all, you have to consider three things. It was a slow pitch. The outfield was slow.
Yes.
And the third thing is, unlike a lot of other matches involving women players, the rope has not been brought up here. So these three things we have to consider. But despite that, India could have chased this target down in about 16 or 15 overs. I think that's the best they could have done. If that showed a little more intent, if that showed a little more urgency in terms of running between the wickets. Maybe if they try to play a couple more shots in the first 4-5 overs, 6 overs. But it didn't happen. Finally, win is a win. But this might really hit India's chances in terms of reaching the semi-finals.
Yes, absolutely. And now we will shift our focus to our skipper, Harmanpreet Kaur, the batter. As a skipper, she had a good day because the bowlers did well. She rotated her bowlers also well. But as a batter, I think she had a great chance, to get some runs, to lead the team from the front by coming at number 3. But she didn't. The team management, put Jemimah Rodriguez at number 3. So how did you see that move? That Harmanpreet coming at number 4? Yes, she won the game eventually. But don't you think that Harmanpreet should have come at number and lead the game from that point on?
See, there are two sides to look at. Obviously, Harmanpreet Kaur usually prefers the number 4 slot.
Yes.
So actually, if you had asked me before the first game, I would have said let Harmanpreet Kaur come at number 4. But she came at number 3 in the first game. That is why it opens up a question as to why she came at number 4 in this match. That's a larger picture to it, because India keep changing their middle order, 3, 4, 5. There should be at least a little bit of stability in the batting lineup, but that has not happened. So that is, I think, the larger picture to take out of that move. Because I understand Jemimah Rodriguez in these conditions, maybe she can rotate the strike better in the slow conditions. But the larger picture to look at is India's middle order getting changed all the time. That's something which I don't think will help the side.
Yes, absolutely. You need a fixed playing 11.
May not exactly be fixed, I guess, but at least to some extent the batters should know where they're going to bat.
Exactly. They should be clear about the role they are going to play, obviously. And the last talking point is about the press conference. Bharat attended the press conference. Arundhati came in. She won the player of the match also because she bowled brilliantly. But in the press conference, what she said, I think that is a little bit, interesting, I will say. Because in the press conference, she said, I think Bharat, you continue.
She basically said the openers needed to start on a cautious note, and then they will look to finish the game off because he said that the track was slow.
Yes.
As I noted, to some extent it is true.
Okay.
Because the conditions were not so easy for batting, but there should have been a little more urgency in the first 6 overs of the power play. At least India could have targeted 45 runs instead of 30 runs. That really would have helped the Indian team to chase the target down in around 16 overs.
Yes.
But that's something that in the presser, that's what you generally get. So she has to defend the team the way they played, and that's why she said the same thing. She talked about Harmanpreet's injury or whatever happened at the back end of the match, that she doesn't know much about it, and we need a little more time to understand what exactly is the nature of the injury. That's something that we saw in the presentation ceremony as well with Mandana.
Yes, absolutely. I think the crowd were fantastic. Bharat also saw that fans were waving hands, waving at the bus, team bus while leaving when the players. I think the fans were happy to see India winning. But most of the fans, when we talked after the match, they're also thinking that, we could have been won a little bit earlier. That could have helped us. But okay, at least we won against Pakistan. So that's an emotional factor, I will say. But I think it's an uphill task now for the team against Sri Lanka and Australia. I think against Australia, you need to win big now, because only that way you can improve your net run rate, and against Australia it will be very, very tough. So let's see how it goes. Especially me and Bharat will both keep an eye on that, and we will definitely share all the latest updates from here to you guys. So please keep an eye on Revsportz regarding all the latest updates of this World Cup, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.
I'll just add a point on the crowd. See, as you already said, the crowd was great. They were coming at 11:30 p.m.
Yes.
11:30 p.m. Around 12 they were coming. 11:30 a.m. 12 they were coming. So despite this kind of heat, this kind of humidity, that tells you the kind of passion especially Indian fans have for cricket. That was great to see for women's cricket. So many fans coming despite the extreme conditions.
Exactly. This is for now. Me and Bharat signing off. Please keep an eye on Revsportz for all the latest updates regarding this World Cup, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.
Cricket's unpredictable. Your health shouldn't be. Get Health Vital, a health insurance with premium starting at just ₹12 per day.